This quarry is covered with lime and it is one of the latest open wastelands at Bamburi Cement in Mombasa. Just ahead is the Bamburi Cement plant. And right beside the quarry is an unexpected sight: trees. These are grown here by replacing the vegetation cover that was lost as the land was cleared for limestone mining. The various tree species have done well in the coastal landscape that has very little soil, mostly lime and coral soils. The casuarina species was an immediate favorite because of its colonizing characteristic, thus multiplies very fast. It is also because of the tap root system that spreads the roots across the thin humus soil surface on the ground.
We have a millipede, quite a long millipede, which feeds on that organic matter. We introduce them, they are local, but we have introduced them into the quarry. So they feed on the dead casuarina needles and speed up the humus formation on the dead quarry. So by now you can get maybe 10-15 centimeters deep humus on top of the old quarry floor.
But because there was a need to recreate the natural coastal ecosystems, which include the forests and grasslands, other plant and tree species had to be introduced into the quarry, which was done naturally.
We get fruit bats which come to roost in the casuarina forest. They come from outside, they feed on plants, and with their droppings they drop their food plants. Birds come to roost in the casuarina plantations. With their droppings they also drop seeds of maybe figs and whatever they feed on. We have monkeys, we have bush babies. All of those guys feed somewhere, or some of them we actually feed, and then when they go to drink in the quarry they deposit their seeds.
The natural succession process enhanced by these animals has led to the development of a thick forest cover of close to 40 hectares. Techniques to introduce water ponds and natural flowing streams in the park have also been very successful.
The Indian Ocean extends into our quarry as like an extension of the ocean as groundwater. So when the factory excavates the limestone, they stop like half a meter above groundwater level. So when we want ponds or we want channels, we want wetlands, we just excavate deeper and we get into the water table.
Now, naturally, the water has been integrated into the park, which has now attracted wildlife integration. The main animals here are hippos, which are 4, 8 giraffes, 2 buffaloes, 20 elands, 60 waterbucks, snakes, and 60 crocodiles.
Yes, we have also introduced animals. Many of them have come by themselves, but we have also introduced mostly animals which have been maybe rescued from somewhere or hand-reared. We don't go out into the wild and capture animals to keep them here in the park. But all of them are somehow stranded or orphaned animals.
However, there are no intentions by the management to transform the park into a zoo. They therefore only take in animals that are rescued by the Kenya Wildlife Service. These are left to wander freely in the restored forest. Over the years, wind-blown plants developed in the quarry, leading to the establishment of a sanctuary for endangered species of plants. Now, over 180 species of indigenous trees and bushes exist here. Vervet monkeys, insects and particular bird species have participated actively in succession within the ecosystem. Now, the park has become a tourist attraction because of its strong conservation aspect. Craig Kadoda, NTV Eco Talk.